Along this video, we continue to read the book, The Cashflow Quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki. And in this one, he's saying, find your passion. Video number 68. Please join me. Hello, welcome to Take a Step to a Better You. In this one, Robert Kiyosaki is talking to us about finding our passion in the book, The Cashflow Quadrant. If you're returning, appreciate you very much. You know what to do by now. If you're returning, like, share, make sure you leave a comment before you leave, and come using notifications if possible. And for those of you who are new, my name is Sherifa Nakalema. I'm a business owner here in Virginia, USA. And here I share what I know and continue to learn. And believe me, I learn every day. I'm here daily, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, anything to do with money and business. Read books. Like right now, I'm reading The Cashflow Quadrant for business tips. But mostly money in general. Okay, if you want your life to get better concerning the money issue, stick here, please. Consider subscribing. Then on Thursday, I like to just do anything, but mostly driving around. I do driving vlogs, and as I talk to you, I drive around here in Virginia, USA. I show you some places. Sometimes I just interview people. Then on Friday, I come live. Come, join me live, and we discuss anything. Time management, like success habits. So many things on Friday. Anything that helps to take our life to the next level. That's Friday, general. And then on Saturday, that one I make it more specific. Those people are interested in earning money online, affiliate marketing, that one is Saturday. Then Sunday, motivation for everyone. So time 9:30 a.m. US Eastern Time is all the other days except on Sunday. On Sunday, I make it 1:30 p.m. USA Eastern Time. Please, you check Google, you put USA Eastern Time, they'll show you the time difference from where you are, because this is international channel. So many of you are from different countries. Okay, the Cashflow Quadrant, I have to keep repeating this because some people are watching for the first time. It's Robert, he branded this by the way, but he got it from his rich dad. In the book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, that's why like he got the lesson from the one he calls his rich dad. So it means that we earn money from either of these areas. If you ever earn any money, and I'm hoping you do earn some money, it's one of these four. So on the left, you are an employee, E, or you are a self-employed person or small business owner, S, or you are B, a larger business owner, or an investor. But the whole purpose of this, why we're doing this, to learn how to cross from being an E or S to B and I. Okay, we had a lot of information so far. Video number 68. Now, in 67, I keep mentioning the one we did before. 67, he was saying the money patterns that we're used to are hard to change. Like if you're used to being an employee, it's hard to change to another pattern. So that was video number 67. If you want to get to the previous videos I finished, pin the comment. I put a top comment in the comments. It takes you all of them. Then the end screen here on this video, also in the description. And then if you want to get it, audio to listen, is free for 1 month. Hopefully in 1 month you can finish it. It's free, link in the description. And also, if you want to buy the real book, the link is in the description. That one you have to buy. Now, time to read. I try to make them shorter now. This one is also a short read. And remember, the topic is find your passion, but he's talking about himself. Maybe as he talks about himself, you get something. So, find your passion. He's having a conversation with his rich dad. And okay, do you really want to move forward? You know, this is like a continuation thing. I'm the one breaking them down, but things are continuing. So now he said, do you really want to move forward? Asked rich dad. Yes, I said hurriedly. Have you forgotten what you set out to do? He was having some hard times, Robert. Now he's talking to rich dad. Have you forgotten what you set out to do? Have you forgotten about your passion and what caused you to get into this predicament in the first place? Asked rich dad. Oh, I replied, a little startled. I had forgotten. I stood there at the payphone. It was actually, remember those payphones? Any of you remember the payphone where you go and call someone on outside of the payphone? He was calling his rich dad. So he said, I stood there at the payphone, clearing my head so I could remember what got me into this mess in the first place. I knew it, said rich dad, his voice booming over the phone. You are more worried about your own personal survival than keeping your dream alive. Your fear has pushed aside your passion. The best way to keep going is to keep the flame in your heart alive. Always remember what you set out to do. I would say, if it's me talking, I would say, remember your why, right? Remember why you did it. And the trip will be easy. Start worrying more about yourself, and your fear begin to eat away at your soul. Okay, I have to read that segment again. He said, start worrying more about yourself, and your fear begins to eat away at your soul. Passion builds businesses, not fear. That's a big one. You've come this far. You are close, so don't turn back now. Remember what you set out to do. Keep that memory in your heart and keep the flame going. You can always quit. So why quit now? With that, rich dad wished me luck and hung up the phone. He was correct. I had forgotten why I had set out on this journey. I had lost my dream and allowed my fears to fill my head as well as my heart. I had forgotten my passion. It was now time to make it happen or go back home and forget about it. I stood there for a while, and again, I heard Rich Daddy's last words. You can always quit. So why quit now? I decided to delay quitting until I made things happen. Now, he has another subheading. He says, becoming a teacher who owned the system. By the way, if you are thinking about not finishing this video, he had some quotes at the end that I feel are interesting. Please hang on. Let's get to the end so I can get to read those quotes. Okay, becoming a teacher who owned the system. My fears and lack of success were beating me, and my dream had been pushed aside. My dream was to create a different kind of school system, an educational program for people who want to become entrepreneurs and investors. Although he succeeded. As I stood there, my mind drifted back to high school. When I was 15, my high school guidance counselor asked me, what are you going to do when you grow up? Are you going to become a teacher like your dad? Looking straight at my counselor, my answer was straightforward, strong, and filled with conviction. I'll never be a teacher. Becoming a teacher is the last thing I'll ever do. That's the response he gave at 15. I didn't just dislike school. I hated it. I absolutely hated being forced to sit and listen to someone I didn't particularly like or respect speak for months on a subject I had no interest in. I fidgeted, squirmed, caused problems in the back of the room, simply skipped class. So when my guidance counselor asked me if I was planning to seek a career as a teacher, following in my father's footsteps, I nearly jumped out of my skin. Little did I know at the time that passion is a combination of love and hate. I loved learning, but I hated school. I absolutely detested sitting there and being programmed into becoming something I did not want to be. I was not alone. These are the quotes I was telling you that he was not alone. Let's see. You listen to these and see if you agree with any of these quotes. These were people talking about school. Okay, notable quotes on education. Education in general, I think. There are a few of them. So he puts names of people and what they say. So he said, number one, by the way, they're not numbered, but the first one. Winston Churchill once said, this is a quote from Winston Churchill, personally, I'm always ready to learn, although I'd not always like being taught. You listen to any of these and see if you agree with any of them. So the first one was, personally, I'm always ready to learn, although I do not always like being taught. That's Winston Churchill. And then John Updike, I may not say the names right. John Updike said, the founding fathers, in their wisdom, decided that children were an unnatural strain on their parents. An unnatural strain on their parents. So they provided jails called school, equipped with tortures called education. Wow. I'm going to read it again. The founding fathers, in their wisdom, decided that children were an unnatural strain on their parents, so they provided jails called school, equipped with tortures called education. Okay, that's number two. And another one, Norman Douglas is the one who said this. Education is the state-controlled manufacture of echoes. Then the next one is by H.L. Mencken. School days, I believe, are the unhappiest in the whole span of human existence. They are full of dull, unintelligible tasks, new and unpleasant ordinances, and brutal violations of common sense and common decency. Wow. Okay, this is another one from Galileo. Galileo. He said, you cannot teach a person anything. You can only help him find it within himself. Okay, that's another one. Two more. Okay, Mark Twain said, I never let schooling interfere with my education. Okay, the last one. Albert Einstein said, there's too much education altogether, especially in American schools. Really? I don't think so. There are countries that do it more. Okay, that's the end of the reading today. Do you agree with any of those? I don't think I agree with these. Those are extremes. I think school is good. What do you think? I think I loved school. I loved being boarding school, actually. In Uganda, where I came from, boarding school, I remember it being fun, actually, going to school and being there. So I don't know what they're talking about. I don't agree with most of it. Okay, my takeaway here is actually about those quotes. What do you think? Do you agree? Like, one called them jails? Why would you call schools jails? I don't know. I think it's good. It's good that we have to go to school. And what we gain, maybe sometimes you may not like a teacher or may not like a subject or a topic, but school is good. Without school, what would we be like? I don't know. I think that's my takeaway, my comment that I don't agree with those quotes. Do you agree with any of them? Okay, leave in a comment. Please remember to like the video. Remember all those links that I said. You can find this book. If the link, if you want to buy the book, they can ship it to you. And I think it's like $10, $12. Then if you want a free one, just to listen, link in the description. And also if you want to watch all those videos I finished, the end screen is coming out. I think it's called Financial Freedom. It's coming after this end of this video. Also pin the comment, the top one. It takes it all of them, and also in the description. Like I always end them, I say, take very good care of yourself, take very good care of your family, take very good care of your health, take a step to better you. Bye.